Hey kisses, welcome back to ninaunrated Eats. Today I am with...
Yo, it's Eat with Patrick Blackwood. What's going on, y'all?
We have a new look, y'all.
Yeah.
My boy cut off his hair.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I bring a new confidence inside me.
You look amazing.
Appreciate it.
You really
Thank
do.
you,
I was
thank
really
you.
shocked. So what do we have? Let's say a quick prayer and then we can get into it. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Amen.
Amen.
So today I'm having carnitas, my usual. I don't know why I can't get away from this particular meal, but they do it so well. What are you having? You're trying something new.
I've been trying something new yesterday. We had banana ice cream.
Oh yeah, yes, last night.
We had like
chocolate chips?
It was chocolate chips, chocolate shavers with pecans. So
Oh, that's what was in there, pecans.
yeah, so we had pecans.
Okay.
Now I have a 1-bean burrito with enchilada too as well, with some salad, nice little gravy as well. Looks amazing. First time I'm ever trying it, so I said, what the hell? I got a new haircut, tasting new ice cream. Why
New
not?
feel.
New feel. Expanding my horizons, you know, a little bit of everything.
Donovan got enchiladas last time and he fell in love with them.
What, is it chicken?
I think he had 3 different ones. Bean, chicken, and something else.
Okay.
So, it is the holiday season, y'all. The season is here.
So what do you think about the haircut?
Will you marry me? I was telling Patrick that if
really good.
is it good?
What?
No. I'm glad you're trying something new.
This potato's busting.
So it's like a vegan one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you're eating something new. Give it a new feel, new taste. Oh, yeah. Oh, do we need salt? Want me to squeeze this on here?
Yeah, squeeze it. We could squeeze it right there on there. That thing. Actually, this is amazing, guys.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna give y'all a little story time.
Babe.
I used to eat potato from Taco Bell, the potato burrito.
Oh, that was
Disrespect.
really good.
It was really
yeah,
good.
no, it was really good. It just wasn't
really
good
fake.
for you.
It was really fake though. But but this is like one of the best burrito, in my opinion, from what I've had. This is
Enchilada.
Yeah, enchilada. I have a burrito and an enchilada, right? Yeah, I do.
No, I think they're both enchiladas, right?
No, they have a burrito. One burrito and one enchilada.
I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
I think they're both enchiladas, but one is made out of bean and one is made out of
Potato. Probably.
I think what makes it enchiladas is that fact that it's in that entire gravy and that sauce.
Okay.
I think, but I'm gonna ask. What were we saying?
The
Sorry.
best by far. My rating for this is like a 9.5.
Oh, you like it?
Really?
That's what Donovan said too. He said he really liked it.
9.5 across the board. Wow.
Yeah.
What about your food?
They never mess this up. It's always really good when I come here. Like for real. I was telling Pat that I just turned 40. Oh, babe, I'm so sorry, love. Can you pass me that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God.
Here you go.
I'm having a grapefruit Carnitas.
That look like ting from Jamaica.
It does. Oh my God, I want us to go to Jamaica so bad, bro. I just don't have a passport yet. So I was telling Pat that if I was younger and if I was still like having a period and all that, I was just like, we would really be planning a family, but we're not in a relationship or anything. I'm just thinking like the person he's evolving to be, his level of growth. I'm not just tooting his horn, I'm being legitimately honest. Like whoever he decides to be with or marry, if it ever comes to that, or be with like in a relationship, like another 1 or 2 years of self-development and he's going to be the man to envy. There's going to be a lot of people that are just going to either A, want to be with him as females or whatever, and B, men are going to envy. Because the amount of growth I've seen, I'm like, dog, you are literally marriage material. It didn't start off that way, but like your level of growth And like I said, I'm not trying to toot your horn or nothing, but like seriously, like
Right.
he's really, really have self-developed. So now I feel like I need to protect him from these bitches out here.
I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I feel like I found like my own
Place.
space, my own purpose, my own drive. And I don't know if I'm gonna trust a lot of females that's in my face. You know what I mean? I feel like they have to bring something to the table now for me.
But I think now you know how to choose
Right.
wisely. Versus
Absolutely.
Like the choices you were making before, they really just fell back on you anyway. But now
Right.
you're choosing, or your perspective is different. I'm not scared for you. At all.
And ladies, Nina's always gonna be there. I'm just being real talk. I don't give a fuck what you think.
I'm
or
gonna
what you thought.
always be in his corner.
So
Always.
and I'm just gonna be upfront. And I just feel like now I'm thinking about what a lot of the perspective to say, like, it's better off for any man to be very honest and be upfront of what you really want and be clear with your intentions. And I believe in that. And the same thing with a woman, vice versa. If you don't want something that you don't like, and we have all different experiences and different skills and different assets,
Yeah.
I feel like you should express that.
But a lot of people don't really know what they want. And that's
Absolutely.
That's a big
They say what they want.
No, but they don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, you can say what you want.
They say what they want, but they do the opposite.
Or either they don't know what that means.
Absolutely.
You say what you want, but you don't know what you mean by that.
Right.
And
So-
it's because they really don't know themselves. They're lost. A lot of people are lost overall.
It's so funny because I was watching this podcast, and I think generation of men now, why we're so weak, we get lost into
The what if.
the what if, not doing the things that we do in the old time era, where kings go out there and conquer,
Yeah.
and we don't do that anymore.
You know where I think the switch happened? Women, it's this little thing, but women are no longer under the thumb of men.
Right.
They're able to work, build their own empires,
Absolutely.
become successful all on their own. So when a woman becomes successful on her own, where she can like fend for herself, pay her own bills, take
Right.
care of herself, like you start to question like what is the purpose of having a man in your life? And a lot of these men are not equipped to take care of a woman. They're just not.
Right.
They don't know how to carry a conversation. They don't know how to be financially responsible. They don't know how to be responsible with a family environment. The what if is
period.
always there for them. And this new generation of like, what if this chick from Instagram hits on me? Or what if that chick from Facebook talks to me? Or what if that chick from the gas station? It's always a big what if. But I feel like lost people stay lost and they look for other people that are just as lost as they are. Because when you're grounded, you don't fall for the bait as easy. You don't continue to chase girls or pussy. You don't do that anymore because you know what your worth is. So you'll be very careful with who you invest your time into. Just your time. Just your time. The body's something different.
You're not gonna put a lot of the bullshit.
Yeah.
Another thing I learned from I was listening to a podcast, and it could be somewhat biased or not.
Yeah.
I want to say this, but he was talking about loyalty. He said loyalty is not just because you're staying with a person just to be there with them.
Right.
Loyalty is when you actually go out and experience that, but you come back to the person that you're attracted to.
Right.
And I'm like, what? Wait, this makes sense because that's what show you a kind of true growth and a true being loyal to that one person. Yes, you're gonna have this experience. It's the same thing of
Like when you went back to Florida.
right.
And you were exposed to like all your exes, all your friends, the
Right.
entire environment. You either A, fall back to the trap or elevate. But there's only one way to test that, and that's to revisit your past.
And the same thing of vice versa, where you're going. Because at the end of the day,
What do you mean?
what I'm saying is because you don't know, anybody can see an attractive person and this and that, right? They could see attractive
Uno
person.
más. Gracias, papi.
And
Papi, ¿y me puedes traer un poquito de sal?
they
Muñeco,
could-
¿cuál es tu nombre? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you good. You good.
¿Tu nombre? Ronaldo. Okay, gracias. Ronaldo. His name is
They
Ronaldo.
can see an attractive person and they end up being with that attractive person, but they forgot their partner that been there from day one. So what I'm saying
Because
is,
it's a physical attraction,
Right.
and that physical attraction takes over the emotional balance that the other, and the emotional balance, the spiritual, the foundation that was laid out with that loyalty
right,
gets challenged by physical beauty and vainness, just emptiness. So you either chase that emptiness or you stick to what you know. So you're not gonna know if you're a good man. Like, for example, let's say you get married tomorrow, right?
right,
And your wife is pregnant. And the most beautiful creature that you could ever imagine, like this one just came out of your dreams,
right,
walks up to you and is like, yo, so what's up? And she's kind, she's nice, she's generous, she's beautiful. She's everything you think you would want.
right.
But initially that attraction of physicality comes in. Do you A, hold your ground, or do you A, go with the what if? And that's where I think that's where the test comes in with people in general, men or women.
To me, I don't see there's nothing wrong having that sexual desire or whatever experiment with, but you should know who got your back at the end of the day.
But that's
It sounds wrong, and that's why I'm going to say this because
No, it doesn't sound wrong.
But in their eye, it sounds wrong. Like, well, my man should not supposed to have that. But no, it's in reality.
well, your reaction
right,
versus what your thoughts are, that's two different things. So the question is, are you going to have enough self-control to not pursue that, to hurt the woman you chose? Because
Right.
at the end of the day, you chose your partner, right?
You do chose your partner.
A lot of people choose their partners. So when you choose your partner, if you made that choice, that means that out of 8 billion people, you chose that one person.
Right.
Which is why a lot of people struggle with commitment. Thank you so much. Gracias. Which is why a lot of people, thank you. I think a lot of people struggle with commitment because of that. Because they're so caught up in, damn, she's so beautifully appealing, or she was charismatic, or she made me laugh. I think that a lot of relationships fall apart when people stop communicating.
That too, and not being honest and saying like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm open to having sex with
Other
other people.
But that's no
And
longer
saying-
a relationship that's committed.
Right.
That's an open relationship.
That's the open relationship. But at the end of the day, they should be communicating that. They should be
But
out
most
there.
people don't.
Exactly.
They don't.
And that's the problem.
You know how many people out here, and I'm talking to my ladies out here.
I'm talking to fellas too. Like they need
Yeah,
to get
you
together.
women think you're in a relationship because you're being faithful, because you're being committed, because you're being a good woman to this man, because you're catering, serving, sexually, financially, mentally, spiritually, physically, you're there for that person. Just because you're there for that individual does not mean that they are not going to have their own feelings, their own motives. It just doesn't
Absolutely.
work that way. It has to be, you have to choose your partner every single day. For women, it's very easy for us to like laying in bed with a man is nothing. I can literally probably walk into this restaurant and be like, yo, what's up? You want to like fuck at 7:30 tonight?
Right.
And I would say 7 out of the 10 dudes would probably be like, yeah, what's up? Whether they have a partner or not. In other words, it's up to that man to choose the commitment he chose. If you choose your partner, you chose your partner. I prefer to stay like single and not be in a committed relationship because I've experienced where I've been the only one that's been committed versus my partner has stayed single but gave me the illusion that he was committed. Does that make sense?
Right. I've been there because I was so naive, not understanding, not being aware, and not only that, what takes that is because of a product of my own environment. What you see from family members, from friends, and all these things, and not really dive in and understand what it takes to be in a committed relationship.
Yeah, and that's the word, commitment. People don't understand the word
Yeah.
commitment. Dude, you could just stay single. We experienced this personally. Like, we were in an
Right.
open relationship, but he wasn't transparent about what he actually was feeling.
Absolutely.
Because I feel like 9 out of 10 times he didn't even know
what
he was feeling.
Absolutely.
I'm
And
like,
I
dude,
I can say that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he doesn't even
Yeah.
understand what he's. So I knew that the age difference and the level of wisdom was different. I understood that, but I was going to take a risk because I knew at the core that you were a good person. Like, I never thought you were like evil or malicious or conniving, but I knew that you didn't know.
What I told you last night when we was watching that show, and I said like, hey.
Oh, the show is Married at First Sight. Sight
Right.
unseen.
When I said that to that guy, like that girl is very, very intellectual in her conversations, and she could be more in depth in her conversation than that guy.
She was intimidating.
And then he can lose her because he don't know what to say to her. And when I told you that, I was like, okay, I can relate to that because at time when I was so unaware, I don't know how we can spark that conversation.
Yeah.
And that takes from
Well, you're
being reading, things
learning,
like learning, watching other things that's productive for your mind to be in that level.
Right.
So
I agree.
That's what I was talking about.
What are some of the things that you like? Okay. So if you have to keep it 100%, it's good, huh, babe?
Yeah.
I call him babe, but we're not in a relationship, y'all. Like, relax.
This is
That's
how
just
talk.
how I talk.
Yeah.
Try that. But do you want one of these by any chance?
That's right. Yeah.
This is the flour tortilla.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to wrap it up.
That's cool. I'll do that.
Like your own little homemade
Yeah.
burrito. When we first got together, I tried to explain what an open relationship was. And an open relationship is basically, I'm not trying to lock you down. I understand that you're young, but if you're being sexually active with somebody else, let me know when it happens and who it's with. A lot of women would be like, well, if you guys are in an open relationship, it's none of your business to know who the woman is. It absolutely is my business.
Right. I agree.
Because he's in my ribs. Like, I need to know who it is,
and
when it happened.
And it must be protected. Like,
and it must be, like, you need to have safe sex. There's certain things you don't do when you are.
I totally agree.
Like, open oral sex with women, I think it's crazy. A man that's willing to just, the first action he does is just go down on you raw.
Yam Pookie and Day Day? Oh, hell no.
I'm just saying, like, too many. There's too many.
Yeah, you can't be doing
You
that.
can't do that because you're taking physical risk and then you're going to bring that back to your partner. That's an immature, uneducated, unaware man. Do that. Women too. Women love to have sex without condoms. It's your body. This man is going to insert himself into you. You don't know what's going on the minute he leaves your house. You just don't know. So it's up to you as a female to protect yourself. I demand condoms. I demand them. I
That's a
demand
must.
them.
Protect yourself at all costs, yo.
At all times.
That don't make any sense because you only have one life to live. You're not a cat. You don't got 9 lives. I don't believe in that superstition. So, yeah, don't play with your life like that. You got so much more to offer than anything else, man. So let's be real, fellas, ladies. Like you can't be doing that. Don't be careless with your own being,
Body.
your own being, your own entity, your own energy itself.
And then you
like,
gotta wonder why. Then you gotta wonder why we have so many people out here that are just broken. And it's broken people addicted to other broken people.
right.
And no one is healing themselves. So they continue to break each other. Imagine taking a cup, like if I were to take this and I were to shatter it, and then picking up all the pieces with a dustpan and then shatter it again. And it turns to dust. Like the relationship is gonna turn to dust. A lot of people don't even know how to deal with what they're feeling themselves, and it's because they don't want to address their issues, like your childhood trauma, abandonment, neglect, peer pressure. There's a lot of shit that people don't handle as children, and then when they become an adult, they carry all that baggage with them. It's a lot.
Damn sure it is.
It's really a lot.
And I think they got to understand how to be alone. And understand that what it takes to understand who you are in this being and what you're bringing to the table as a man, as a woman. I think that is like the most important thing in your life. And then when you have self-control, because you got to understand this, you have choices to make. Regardless of you don't make the choice, the universe is going to make the choice for you. And you don't want that to happen. That's period.
Yeah. If I was going to choose a baby daddy, I would have chose Pat. Like, a part of me wishes that I was younger, where I could just like produce children with him, because I think he's going to be a really good dad. It's going to sound really corny, but this is why I say this. Like, when I'm sleeping, I toss and turn a lot if I have things on my mind. There's times where, and I've never really like told you this, but there's times where I'm like tossing and turning and he'll just like reach over. Like it's okay. Like, that's how I translate it, but I might be translating that wrong, but it's okay. And I'm just like, okay. And then there's times where like I see how he operates with my cat and my dog. To me, those are my kids. And I'm like, damn, like my cat never bothers him. My dog never bothers him. Like, he's really good with Lloyd. He's really good with Hunter.
I treat them equal.
Yeah.
It's not
dog or a cat.
Yeah, I don't.
No preference.
I don't want to say I give Loyal more love. I give Hunter more love. They're both equal. And every time when she's gone, guess what? I'm still sleeping on my side to show that Loyal, I'm still here with you. And Hunter's laying right next to me because this is equal love. You get what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they got to understand that I can't favor which animal, because they can read energy, by the way.
Yeah, they can.
So I believe in that.
I think like whenever you do decide to have your kids, you're really going to be like a good dad. Like, I've seen someone that's invested versus someone that isn't. I could tell the difference. I think, and I've told you this the whole time, I'm like, the minute you get a grip on your honesty game, and the minute you get a grip on who you are as a man, you're literally going to be unstoppable. Like, I've told him this. I'm like, yo, whoever your next relationship is with, she's going to be a very lucky woman.
She got to come with a full lot of things too.
Yeah. And I feel like even if she isn't complete, I feel like you can complete her.
I think so too.
Like, I think you can bring her to that awareness.
So.
Yeah. Just, you got to be patient, because remember, it took me 3 years to work on you.
Yeah, I know.
So you can't be like super picky at first when you start dating, because your standards have changed so much.
Yeah, it did.
So, but you're like scratching out half of human nature.
Yes, I am. I am though. It like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but like, for me, it's just like they gotta be in the same profession as me. Like, like, I don't think I can handle a regular woman and say, oh, I don't need you to do anything in social media. That's just like a hell no to me.
So you went and dated like a regular girl?
Just can't happen.
Really?
That just can't happen. That just can't happen.
Because she won't understand why you're pulling at your camera every 24/7.
She gotta understand the grind.
Right.
This part of my life, I believe this is my part of my life. Like, this is my being now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I didn't understand it.
Yeah, before you were on autopilot. Now you're like, wait, hold on, I got control now.
Like, I understand football was my end all be all, but it's not like that.
Because you won the championship when you went to Czech Republic. Now you can say that. See, now you can say that.
So it's like this. Like, I started to understand, like, yo, I need to be, because at first it was like, yo, why you're not recording yourself doing the drills? Now I'm starting to understand why
you should have. Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I gotta record this.
Yeah.
I gotta record this. I gotta record this. So I had to have somebody that at least have some type of entertainment purpose. Like, they singing, or they rapping, they're modeling, something. There's
some sort of influencing.
Right.
But thank God, luckily for you,
it has to.
All of like the world is turning into that.
Right.
So you have the pick of the litter.
Yeah.
There's a lot of women that are entertaining now, or into entertainment, I should say. So that's good.
I think that is like that's a go-to. I don't care what color she is, black, orange, purple, rainbow. I don't give a fuck. Like,
he said rainbow.
It doesn't really matter to me. I don't care.
I'm a rainbow. I'm a unicorn crossed with a fairy, bitch. Like, I'm a rainbow.
It doesn't matter what country you from. It doesn't matter. Like, it's just what it is. You know what I mean?
So, what do you think you're looking for in a woman?
Like now that I find my own integrity and my being authentic with myself,
Yeah.
I'm looking for somebody that can match myself in a mirror. You get what I mean? Like,
You want your equal?
right.
What if she's like a direct opposite?
Then that's okay, but she had to still be content creator somehow, some way. You get what I mean? But she could be direct opposite, but I can't do no ad.
Because if she's like direct opposite of you, that might expand you
right, I agree.
in a different realm.
I agree with that.
Yeah. She just has to be able to handle the fact that you're a public figure now.
Yeah.
But what if she can handle it, but isn't on there? It's kind of magical.
Then that's perfect.
Then you have a unicorn. You can keep her.
That is great. That's great.
If she can take what comes with it.
That's great.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna be your friend. Like, hey, this is gonna happen.
So I'm gonna be honest about something. Patrick, in the past, like, I don't know, 6 months or so, has developed a lot. I used to have this crazy urge to just always look through everything and search everything. I don't have that urge, which lets me know, like, I'm starting to feel comfortable on a different level.
Right.
On the flip side of that, it's unfortunate because it's like, damn, like, I know he's gonna be a great man for someone else. I can't stop his, like, I would think it'd be very selfish for me to try to stop him from just meeting other people, because at the end of the day, he's gonna want a family, and that's something I can't provide. Like, I can't provide that.
But
When it comes
at the end
to
of the day, they gotta know that, yeah, she's in my life, and I don't give a fuck what you think or what you say. It's just point blank. I'm just being honest. Can I just be honest?
I think whoever you choose will rock with me.
That's what
Because
I'm saying.
if anything, I could give her
First-
advice on how to
first-
understand you.
Let's think about it. The time being when I was talking to that one girl,
Yeah.
and she came to your birthday party, and you loved her. And you
Oh,
guys,
I mean, the first vibe I got from her was so pretty, but you gotta dig down those layers.
right,
Everybody's first vibe is very pretty.
right.
They're on their best behavior, but kudos to that bitch, because she showed up at my birthday party with a candle and some wine. I was
Right.
like, okay. But I know that she likes him. So I was very supportive of the situation. I'm like, dude, like, you might want to, like, you know what I'm saying, just take her out on a date or something. I don't know. Like, work with her, do something. I liked her energy, but then again, I can't.
You can't pinpoint.
I can't tell him who to like or not like. I'm just
Right.
like, I like her energy. So I'm always going to look out for you no matter what's going on, because I don't want, like, real talk, like off YouTube shit. Like, I just don't want someone to come in and see who you are and then feel like they can, like, take advantage. So I think you're good enough
I think
now.
I draw a line now with that
Cheque, por favor.
boundary.
Yeah, you're good.
Yes, great.
Y para llevar dos cajas, dos.
Yeah, I'm gonna splash that with some Frank hot sauce.
Yeah, I was like, I know he's gonna eat that. You should slap that motherfucker on some bread.
Oh yeah.
An avocado sandwich is so good. I mean, I like that.
With the bagel though, that blueberry.
Oh yeah,
bagel.
that blueberry bagel or that raspberry bagel. That was good.
That cranberry. That cran.
I think you're gonna be good, and I think you're wise enough not let some bullshit person come around you.
Yeah, I'm not with that.
You know.
Just not with that.
So, thank you.
¿Quieres una bolsa de plástico?
No, gracias. Gracias, papi. I think you're wise enough now to know
I agree.
the avocado dishes gotta go by themselves.
Yeah.
And then maybe even this tortilla, because that's dry. But,
You get that oil.
well, if you give it to Lord, it can't be in there.
Okay.
Yes. Did he poop solid with you? Or is it watery?
Last night, he put solid.
Oh, okay, so he's good then. He can have that.
Yeah. Last night he put solid, so he was good.
Yeah, I think you're wise enough now, so I think you'll be fine. I'm just, I guess, kind of curious to see what kind of person you end up with, like, a couple years from now. Or even a couple months from now. I can't tell you how long it's going to be. But I'm very curious because your standards have definitely changed.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Do you have any regrets? Like, ever since I came into your life overall?
No.
Like, genuine regrets?
Not at all.
Did you have any reservations or concerns at all?
At first,
I'm sure you did at some point.
At first, I was like, man, I'm just taking a leap of faith, and hopefully I get where I need to be.
You thought I was bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You thought I was gaslighting you. I'm pretty sure.
I ain't gonna cap. No, there's no cap. At first, I didn't believe in myself, and this is the only person that really believed in me.
But even when I was telling you you could do this, you must have thought I was full of shit.
No, but that's just me talking to myself in my mind that I couldn't believe it or I can't see it.
Yeah, so I'm saying, but it happens. Like,
so
if I can see something in you that you can't see in yourself, it comes off as a lie.
True, illusion.
An illusion.
Like a mirage.
Oh, she's trying to like gaslight me or bullshit. I'm like, dog, you can really model. You can really do what you want to do.
That's the first thing I came up to you and asked you, like, yo, I want to do this modeling
years ago.
And I didn't know where to start, whatever. He's like,
well, you technically had already started, but you didn't know how powerful that start was.
Yeah, because
he did a music video with Spice.
Well, no, at first I started
the reggae artist.
I started with doing a photo shoot.
With the Caribbean look. That yellow one?
No. I did a photo shoot with those like...
Oh, the football pictures.
Football picture, the casual look. That's where I started from. And I was like, yo, I'm going to show you these pictures and you tell me what you think.
Yeah.
And you broke it down like, yo, you got to do this. You got to shave. You got to do this.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah. And this is the time being I had an injury in my ankle.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. And that's where it started.
I remember that now.
That's where it started. So I was like, okay.
I was like, do you know what your potential is? Like, do you know what you can do?
I was like, nah, I really didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. I always see the, not to sound like grandiose or goddish like, but grab this a little bit. I've always seen the maximum, it's like a gift, I swear to God, the universe granted me this gift. I can always see the ultimate best version of yourself when I meet you. And I'm like, do you know what you're supposed to be? Like, do you know what your end goal is? Like, not to bring this up, but T Cooks with Flav. If you guys look up T Cooks with Flav, she was a residential manager at some building, and she's doing great for herself now. I'm just very honored that I was the reason why she got onto social media or why she decided to go into her cooking. I pushed that woman for 2 years every day. I would go to her office and be like, why are you here? You could be doing things different. The same, I do this with every single person that I meet. Like, once I meet them, I can't help it but to be like, do you know, like, you're a model and you're a football player and you're like, you could be doing this, you could be doing that. And
absolutely.
I'm just glad you were brave enough to chase it. Like, you actually chased it and you got to the championship.
Yeah.
Modeling is like right there. Acting is like right there.
And it's like, it's just all about self-belief and your confidence and everything else. You can't just think about anything. I thought about all these things and how I played myself even with showcases and how the owner didn't want to put me in the places where I need to be.
Yeah.
And being discouraged.
You didn't know what you didn't know.
Right.
But.
Right.
And this is what's called wisdom.
Yeah,
you're getting some wisdom.
Not only that, experience.
Experience. Well, yeah.
Yeah, experience.
Side by side, right?
Side by side, skills, skill sets. I believe in all those things.
Yeah.
And
I think you're doing amazing.
And that's the thing what men need to actually go through is adversity. We need adversity to build those problem-solving skills so you can actually be satisfied with yourself. That will build your self-confidence. End of the day, that's what's woman and man.
That's true.
Because if you don't do that, then you're not going to be confident.
At all. And if there's something you don't like, change it. If you're fat, lose weight. If you're hungry, eat. If you're thirsty, drink. If you're, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't like your job, change it. If you don't like your relationship, get a new one. Or stay by yourself for a while. Like, you have choices. You can make these choices.
I agree.
And look inward and don't blame anybody.
You can't. Don't always point the finger on somebody. Always think about what did I do
to cause that.
Because everything's a cause and effect.
Everything. And it starts with you and it ends with you. And that's true.
So that's one thing I had to take in, and I want to share that with you guys. Man or woman, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're fucking Billy Goat, cow, it doesn't matter. You have all the gut instincts. Listen to your gut instincts because your gut instincts tells you everything that you need to fix. Believe in that. I trust that. And
And it takes a different type of strength to look inward, though.
Yeah, it does.
People are so scared.
It does. To me, I was like, yo, I fixed everything about me.
What's the problem?
I said, I fixed everything about me. And just one thing I needed to change. I was like, shit, I need to cut my hair.
And he did that today?
And I went and do it.
Today.
And I was like, all right, cool.
You feel good, though?
Yeah. I feel great.
You look good.
I feel great.
I'm full. You ready to close out?
Yep.
You guys, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your support. Thank you for all the thumbs up, all the comments that we're getting. I know a lot of people are like, you guys should just get back together and get into a relationship. I feel like if we get back into a relationship, I will be hindering him and slowing him down from building a family with someone else. I don't have access to my kid personally. I don't have my own family personally. He has an entire family and he has a very bright future in front of him, and it would be extremely selfish for me to get in the way of that. So when you really care about somebody, don't just get out of your own way, get out of their way. Let them blossom, let them grow. And I think that's what makes you an honorable person, is never stop someone else from shining, growing, or developing. And if you can be a part of their success or their growth or their accomplishments, play that role instead of being the destructive, malicious, hold you back type of a person. That's not gonna get anybody anywhere. You know, support the person you have next to you, because literally that's probably all you have. Whether it's your partner, husband, wife, girlfriend, mother, son, daughter, whatever, uncle, niece, support the person, your best friend, support the person that has not just said they support you, but have actually shown you that they support you.
Right.
Yeah. Anything else is called gaslighting. So, anything else?
That's it. I mean, trust your gut instincts, y'all, and be you at the end of the day, because nobody can be you
at all.
And that's end all be all. So always develop, always grow, always put the love in the air. Everything you create is love, and trust the grind, trust the process, because that's the only way you will learn and learn that skill. So until then, y'all,
peace.
love.